wants it the most. Blessings on blessings and blessings are on the line. That's on my mind, committed my time. Words of eternal life, that's Jesus.
Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Envy.
And Jay.
Want
Today's video is gonna be about double standards in relationships and what those roles look like.
Huge shout out to Angie for giving us this topic. She ended up writing us on our email.
Our email.
Huge shout out to Angie. Appreciate it. You guys, please hit us up on either our email or just drop a comment down. Any subject you guys want to talk about, we'll be more than happy. We love talking about these. What happened?
Sarah closed the door and then he did. I didn't think it was gonna slam.
Alright, you want me to?
It never slammed.
Alright, go ahead. Just
You started.
Alright, you guys. This one, double standards. The thing with mine and Jay's relationships is it's totally different. Jay goes and he makes the money here. He's the one the provider. And Sarah stays home with the kids, does all the house things. Our relationship, mine and my wife's relationship, it's different. My wife is the provider, and I stay home and I have to watch the kids. And so I don't think it's, as far as being a double standard, I don't think it's per, how would you say it, per male, female thing.
Right.
I think it's more of the situation you're in. Me, since I stay home, I think I do have to do the dishes, I have to do the laundry, I have to take care of the kids, like that. And as far as in Jay's situation, I think, well, however they have it in their households, because I think in any household, as long as you guys come to an agreement, you guys have an understanding, because everything's different. I can't tell you guys, oh yeah, for sure, if you're at home, you have to do this, you have to do that. If what happens in your house, it honestly stays in your house, but I'm just telling you how we do it in our house. And at the end of the day, as long as you guys have an understanding and are happy, I think above all, that's all that matters.
Yeah, you have to come up with some type of agreement or have even a little bit of communication when it comes to that. So even though I'm the provider, that doesn't mean I don't do anything at home. I still have to do things here too. But and I don't even want to say there's a gender role when it comes to it. We're both adults. One has to do one thing, one has to do another. I know before when we both used to work, we both had to help out equally at the house, and it was just that much harder, you know. You're looking for clean clothes, you're getting your clothes out of the dryer, and it was really hectic. It's very difficult when both of you work, you know.
And the thing is, what makes it the hardest thing, you guys, aside from the dishes, the who's gonna cook dinner, aside from all, the hardest thing is always gonna be, like, for me and my wife, was finding a sitter. Like, the reason I ended up quitting is on overtime, I'd make either what my wife was making or more. On just regular pay, which they ended up cutting my hours and it was regular pay, I wasn't making anywhere near what my wife was making. So smartest thing to do was, and we had a lot of trouble with somebody, like people watching our kids, and then when they cut my overtime, it was tough to even pay for daycare. We've never put our kids in daycare, so finding somebody to watch our kids was a huge thing. So me and my wife ended up deciding together as a couple in a relationship that she didn't meet me and I wasn't working. That's not how it worked. We ended up deciding as a couple that it'd be smarter for her to keep working and for me to quit my job. I do other jobs, like small jobs to bring in money, but I need to have my schedule available for the kids, and that's what works for me and my wife. I'm not saying that's for everybody in their situation. Some people, they have their mom or their parents live at their house and they watch their kids. Like, it's different for everybody. But as far as the gender roles or the, what is it? What's our topic?
The double standard.
The double standards. Yo, I think it's per relationship. I don't think that guys have more rights to, hey, you're a woman, you do the dishes. Like I said, I do the dishes, I do the laundry, I fold the clothes, I hang all the clothes. I do all that The only thing I don't do is because my wife loves to cook. Thank God for that, because her cooking's a lot better than mine. But we have an understanding. She goes to work, she comes home, and she'll cook. I do all the dishes, everything. But we have an understanding. That's what makes us happy. That's what makes us work.
Yeah, we have an understanding like that. My wife cooks and I eat. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
She washes the clothes, I wear it, you know?
Oh my
And no, I'm just joking. You know, also what really hurt us when my wife worked is your everything you said was about the kids and whatnot. I never saw my wife. We never saw each other. Right now, I'm not working and I still hardly see her, and she's here. That just shows how much she has to do here. And it's rough, you know? And after a while you look at each other and like, who are you? Oh, you're the other babysitter, you know?
And that's the thing about what he was saying. When I had all this overtime, I never ever saw my wife. And on top of that, it was rare that I had a home cooked meal because we were working so much. It's easier just to go out to eat. And we had so much money to spend. I mean, we would spend hundreds of dollars a week on food. Like,
Yeah.
because she would order her food and then I'd order it mine, because I was working like 12, 14, 16 hours a day. So we had a lot of money. We just never got to spend it on each other. Like, we would
Yeah.
literally spend it on food.
You know, honestly, I gained a lot of weight on that. A lot of weight. I was about 270. I'm about 230 now. So having someone stay at home and cook meals that are better for you, it doesn't matter if it's the
Male
man
or
or
female,
woman,
yeah.
who doesn't matter, but I think it just helps with that. It helps keep balance in the home, you know? Somebody has to do it. I don't really think it has to be
A gender role.
a gender. It's just there has to be some type of
Communication. I think that's
communication
the
and some
key.
type of understanding.
I think that's the key in anything in your relationship, is communicate. As long as you guys have an understanding, screw everybody else. I mean, if everybody else starts ragging on you, it's your relationship. As long as
Yeah.
you guys are happy, screw everybody else. That's
No.
all it really comes. And your true friends, people that really care about you, I'm not gonna be ragging on you.
Yeah, and honestly, both of us working, not seeing each other, not being able to eat, very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. Now you're even splitting the housework. So when you get home, are you really chilling or just having some time to relax and watch TV and all these new shows that were coming out? And no, we got to get laundry, we got to get the kids ready for school for the next day. In the morning, wake up early with the kids, you got to get ready for work. And she would work graveyard, so she'd be coming home from work and I'd leave. And when I come home from work, she'd be leaving to work. So even then it's even bad. So you really don't even get to have time for each other or for yourselves.
Yeah, I don't think there's a specific thing that a man has to do or a woman has to do. I think it's honestly based just off the relationship, the communication you guys come to agree with. And I do think it should be fair in that aspect, whatever it is that's going to help your relationship. But I don't think there's a specific thing that a guy has to do, nor does a girl.
Communication, guys, you got to talk about it. You have to talk about it. Don't think that I'm not going to say anything because it's going to get worse or it'll relieve itself later on down the line.
It's just gonna
You
build
gotta-
up.
Yeah, you got to build it up or it's going to explode or implode. Either way, there's going to be a mess. All right, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment on this video. Make sure you share it, hit the bell notification, and hit all when the menu comes up.
To the next one, God bless. Love y'all.
That's on some Othello. Heaven on earth, can you really feel it? That's heaven on earth. These demons, man, just kick them out of curve. What's worse, turn your back against God and put us on a curse.